you introduce yourself and what you do here at Enderun?
안녕하세요. My name is Marc Chalopin. I am the representative of 알랭듀카스 in Philippines. I'm managing the classes on Ducasse Institute and the size of from Paris to control the quality and the programs of the teachers.
So what are the benefits of taking the Al랭뒤카스 program here for Koreans?
The classes focus on technique and expose the students to the highest level of cuisine. And it's very hands-on and it focuses on building both skill and knowledge. It's not enough that he knows how, but the whys and hows as well. Learning of this level makes the students aware of the excellence and he can achieve in culinary. From this level, he can always adjust to any part of the food industry.
What do they need to consider and expect when they apply for this course?
Okay, the student has to consider that it will be a hard time for them. I'm sure the Korean students are so strong because in Korea we study a lot, but they have to consider they will learn a new technique and new also philosophy of how to work and how to show, how to process that maybe they don't know how to do it.
So what happens to the students after they graduate?
It's depending of them. So we always told them it's not because you are graduate from Enderun you are the master chef. What we gave you is the nice, the really strong basement to be a good chef. But most of the part after come from them. They have to go ahead and to work a lot with the same philosophy what they taught with us. But if they are strong enough, they can be a success.
So what do people think of Al랭뒤카스 and the program?
What do people thinking about 알랭듀카스, you mean in the world? Okay, al랭듀카스 has just a few culinary schools in the world. It's very famous for the restaurant. al랭듀카스 for also is famous about the manufacture of chocolate. He has also a different kind of school. But it's famous, the culinary for al랭듀카스 is a new adventure. Since only 10 years we are in Asia. And the chef is very famous about the culinary and the pastry because what we teach in Enderun, what al랭듀카스 teach is not only the French style, it's also a different style in the world. And the recipes are always adapted with the fashion, with the season, with the products, and with the sustainability.
What makes Enderun's culinary program a cut above the rest?
The classes focus on technique and expose the students to a highest level of cuisine. And it's very hands-on and it's focused on building both skill and knowledge. It's not enough that he knows how, but the whys and hows as well. And learning of this level makes the students aware of the excellence he can achieve in culinary. From this level, he can always adjust to any part of the food industry.
So what is Al랭뒤카스's pedagogy and how is it unique? How does the uniqueness of his programs benefit Enderun students?
The al랭듀카스 has a philosophy of many pillars, but the main message is the respect of tradition, ingredient, and origin. That's really the focus of the philosophy of al랭듀카스. It's taking these principles and applies technique. It is which actually creates a cuisine that is not only al랭듀카스 but the chef's own.
What is your typical class like? What makes it hands-on, intensive, yet fun and engaging?
Oh, it's interactive. There is demo and lab, and the students get the chance to execute what they learn. That's important. The chefs are always knowledgeable and have a lot of share.
What makes you proud about our Enderun graduates?
I'm proud about when we know the success of them. We have a lot of success story of people who, after graduate from Enderun, after getting the internship in Europe or in US, and open the business, more businesses, success in the restaurant. I'm proud about them when they can show, go back in the school, go back in Enderun and proud to show to us the success of them.
And last, where do the students go for their internship?
Everywhere in the world, we have more than 250 slots in the world. So we have a slot in US, in Asia, in France, of course, inside the establishments of Al랭듀카스, inside the restaurants of Al랭듀카스. We have many places, depending the wishes of our students, but also we selected the students. So we have a committee for that, we have departments, so the world is really open for them.
Do you have any memorable students who are Korean?
Yes, we have one famous student, Diana. So I love her story because she, after grow up the children, she decided to have his own career, and she's starting to learn when she was almost 40 years. So it was a very difficult choice for her to decide to quit the family to go to the Korea and to go to Philippines, and to study with us for more than 2 years. And after getting internship for 6 months in France. So I'm so proud about her, yes, Miss Diana. And we are in contact always, and we talk each other.
Why do you want to be? I mean, why are you a chef?
I'm not a chef, I'm teacher first. The most important. I was a chef, not I'm teacher. And I love my job. Because I love to use some ingredient, for example, to blossom it, to make something, and to have a time to explain the way to the students in front who are so interesting and who really want to know different techniques and different ways. No, I love what I'm doing. I'm not in a stress like in a restaurant. I really need the time to explain quietly and with different details and techniques what we can do, how can we do, why we do, how long. So that's why I'm teacher. I love my job. I'm teacher since 15 years now. It's different job than chef. I'm not chef, I'm teacher.
What do the Korean students need to prepare when they join this program?
Mr. Ducasse has a nice sentence for that. He's saying, if you want to make a success, you have to work faster, longer, harder than your colleague, and you are not sure to be successful.